I've been having some chats recently, watched some content. It really just got me thinking about old school esports. And I want you to comment down below and tell me, what are some of the craziest stories that you remember from esports back in the day? Like when it was a true wild, wild west. There's one that I remember of this esports team who used to be the only team that had any money. And generally, whenever a new game would come out, they would use their power and influence to buy all the best players. They would then run a tournament for that new game. They would win that new game, that tournament, and then they would funnel the money back through themselves by taking a percentage of the prize pool that would happen there as well. And the question is, what happens when they don't manage to win everything all the time, which is sometimes what happens. So remember, this happened in StarCraft 2, and what happened was generally they just wouldn't pay, and they would tell their sponsors that they actually won the tournament. I remember talking to one of their sponsors once saying, hey, do you know that these guys haven't paid out the player for winning? And it was a big public thing. They were saying they had paid, the player said they hadn't, but they refused to post the transaction details of their bank saying, you know, that they actually had paid or not. I remember talking to the sponsor about it, who I knew personally, and said, hey mate, do you know that this kind of thing's happening? And he went, they told me that they won this tournament. They didn't tell me that this other guy won it all, and they didn't know about it at all. So I'm really interested in hearing from you. I've seen a bunch of really interesting stories around, some people talking about the old school days in esports and gaming. What are some of those crazy stories? Let me know.